Hamlet was written around the year 1600, and it was the final year of Queen Elizabeth I, who had been the monarch of England for about 40 years now. And during that point in time, she was in her late 60s. Now, the prospect of Elizabeth's death and the question of who would succeed her was a subject of great anxiety at the time. Therefore, I think it's not a surprise that most of Shakespeare's plays that were written around that time, they were concerned with major shifts in power from one monarch to the other. So mostly the plays they evoked or they displayed the theme of upheaval, betrayal, all the disturbances, the general anxiety, the fear that people faced uh, along with or due to such major shift in power. All right. Now coming to the play, the situation which Shakespeare presents here is that a very loved and kind king has died, and his throne has been inherited not by his son but by his brother. Now, still grieving the old king, the guards they are outside the castle, they are guarding, and they are fearful and suspicious. So the scene begins under uh, quite a mysterious circumstances. It's almost midnight. It's very cold. It's bitter, late hour, and there's a frightening silence. Plus, there is an indication of that thing which adds to the mystical quality of the play. Now, the guards they inform Horatio that they have seen something which might be the ghost of the late king, and Horatio somehow refuses to believe them. But he is surprised, he is shocked once the ghost himself appears. Okay, the opening scene of Hamlet is significant also because, firstly, it provides us an information about the about how mighty the late king was, about his fighting abilities, and so on. Furthermore, it also provides a segue for the young Hamlet, for the son of the late king, to be introduced. The Elsinore castle itself is one of the most important imageries in the play. The dark setting, the gloomy setting of the castle symbolizes how dark, how unexpected, how brutal the further events in the play are going to be. The second imagery, which is most important, is that of the North Star or the Pole Star, which it constantly appears with the ghost of the late king. This might symbolize that the late king was the true rightful monarch, who was the true guide of the people of Denmark. In contrast to the misguided new king, that is Claudius. The ghost's appearance is in itself a very powerful symbol. It is constantly appearing in front of us, asking for retribution. The dark night in itself, it is full of um, gloomy things, supernatural elements. In fact, Horatio also mentions all the ill omens that occurred before the assassination of Julius Caesar. But again, he is unable to fathom what is going to happen actually in Denmark. But some disaster is surely going to happen. However, a better season is going to come. Okay, and Hamlet, like the bird of dawn, he will make things peaceful again. He will make the nights peaceful again, and he will put the ghosts to rest. Okay, scene one of the drama began at midnight with the question, "Who is there?" It ends at the dawn, the morn in russet mantle clad. Now, this provides a preview to the entire structure of the play. That's it. Thank you.